Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Friday. You know the rule. Pants are optional. Just saying. All right, let's get into today's message and look for another video. I'm going to do a zodiac spread for February for the collective. Okay, so let's start with today. How are we doing? I know. So help me. If this tells us to stay away from dramatic people, we kind of get it, Spirit. But, like I said, if Spirit repeats the same message, it's because it's something we really need to pay attention to. And I need to pay attention so I don't mess these cards up like I'm doing. Come on. We're going to use this constellation deck again today. And you know, it's Friday, so we have to have a little 80s music major arcana to get us through the weekend. Hopefully we're not going to have dramatic kitty cats this morning. They are in rare form. I don't know what the energies are out there, but they're nuts. But then again, they wouldn't be a part of this family if they weren't. Knight of Swords. All right. We're still on our mission. Fast thinking. Six of Cups. All right. So this is a nostalgic, remembering memories growing up, but it's also about reconciliation. So not only, okay, Spirit, okay, you're funny. So we're avoiding drama, people, but we can reconcile with our words, move forward, reconcile, do forgiveness for people that maybe you thought you'd never reconcile with. Ace of Wands. All right, now this is in the past, and this is telling us to take action. And, God wants you to move forward. So what are we moving forward with? The Star card. Having hope and optimism. Finding healing. And it's next to Cups. This is all about emotional energy. Maybe there are some relationships we need to avoid, but there are some relationships that we need to kind of bring back together. Right? In the future, Knight of Wands. You need to be careful with him. And that means don't go too fast. Don't make reckless decisions that you can get yourself into trouble with. Okay? Because like this card said, it's about impulsiveness. You do things with knee-jerk reactions. A little bit of a warning there. Some advice, High Priestess. Go with your intuition. Okay, stop, think about it, meditate on it, pray about it. How do I move forward without getting myself into trouble? Okay, Three of Pentacles. Still working together as a group in your community with a team, like-minded people. Okay, so before we make any knee-jerk reactions, hey, I'll work with you. I'll do that with you. Think about who you're doing it with. All right. We may have an idea of what we want to do in the future of working together, and the universe is saying, yeah, you might want to rethink that. It may not work. You know, people can be friends, but maybe friends shouldn't work together. Maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. It's an individual thing. So pray about that. And maybe some people that you never thought you'd work with again or hang out with, you will, because you're going to reconcile with them. So, like I said, this is a case-to-case basis, and you'll just have to go with your gut. What is your gut telling you? Now, I already work with a few people in the collective, and we work well together. Believe it or not, Jen being the control freak, we do very, very well. We each have a role, and we are like-minded. But there may be somebody out there that it wouldn't work. Maybe because Jen's a control freak. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Little higher self message today. It's raining here, guys. What are your weather situations? At least it's not snow and ice, so I'm not complaining. It's actually already 47 degrees. Heat wave. Release. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Okay, Mr. Boomer is outside. It's either he goes outside or he gets grounded. Okay. Release carnival night. All right. Make friends. Heal. Transform. Well, we just got that. Heal those relationships that need to be healed. Make new friends. Start a new beginning. Transform. Okay. We're partying. That's all right. I'm laughing because when I see the word carnival, I think about these clowns in this 3D movie. That's just me. So, I guess Spirit got the message. We know we have to avoid dramatic people. So they're like, all right, then you can mend the relationships you thought were over. All right. Golden insight. What do we got today? Yes, Wingsy. 5 of these. Last night on my own, I did deep dive this helicopter crash. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything nefarious from the plane. I did get that the helicopter had been the controls had been taken over by nefarious, but there was a good guy on the plane that knew too much and needed to be taken out for some reason. That's the message that I got. We can deep dive it later on the roundtable if you want to. Okay, our mirror on the wall is back. Self-reflection, shadow work. This is all that stuff that they want us to continue to work on. Seeing the soul, not, within yourself, who you truly are, and not just the 3D image staring back at you. You've got to do some deep diving into yourself. What are the things that you like about yourself that you want to improve and get better at? Yes, Wings. And he says, it's a reminder, don't spit on the mirror because then you spit on God's creation. All right? Love who you see. Safe. Protect what's yours. This says secrets are safe. I'm not getting secrets vibe. I'm getting a monetary. Well, maybe it's a secret how much you have monetary in your safe, but your RV, your currency, your bonds, whatever you have, your silver, your gold, whatever that is to you, if you have any, please keep it safe. Right? There's some crazies out there, and we live in a public forum, and if people know that you have it, and know where you live, be careful. Just like King of Wands gave us that warning about the seed phrase, I'll get it right, about your crypto. Do not give that information away. Okay. Good luck to anybody that tries to take it here. Jen has pew-pews. Okay, just saying. Puzzle piece. So we might be doing a little problem solving. All right. You may have a challenge. We all will have challenge. We all have problems. I get it. But it may be things that we're looking at in the world, in society, that we're trying to solve and figure out, just like that crash that we had. But this could be a personal thing as well. All right. If you're disconnected or detached from something or someone, you might want to bring those pieces back together. So today's a lot of reconciliation messages. Moon, use your intuition, get control over those emotions. And, you've got to trust your gut. If something's gnawing at you, let's say that you've had a relationship, it could be a sibling, a parent, or something like that, and you're like, it just doesn't sit right with me that we said goodbye 10 years ago or whatever it is. Reach out. Extend the olive branch. The worst that can happen is they say, no, thank you, do not respond. You can make peace with yourself that you did the part by reaching out, okay? Everything else is on them, all right? This is just cleansing your soul. The ring. Who's getting married? What? Somebody getting married? All right. I'm still going to marry off King. He says no. I'm going to marry off Miss Patty. I'm going to marry off Cecilia. Anybody else? Just saying. This is just about eternal love, long-term commitment. And when I see a ring, it doesn't necessarily have to be with a marriage partner. Be committed to fulfilling your soul contract. All right? But meeting a perfect partner, that's good. And it may be finding the right people to work with in the community as well to figure out problems and use our money. Okay? All right. So that's your golden insight. What lies beneath? He says 3, you get 3. What? We got too many Jezebels around here. Y'all control yourself now. Come on. I don't get this as personal. Maybe there's somebody in the community that's doing this, but I get this as more in the news. Hollywood, music, political figures, anywhere in the world. There's, all these scandals that are going to go on. This is something that could be revealed. Hater, that's been a busy card recently too. Persecution. People don't like truthers. People don't like light workers. People of the dark, they truly do hate you. Newsflash. But that's all right. That means you're doing something right. Don't let it deter you. You just keep shining your light. Keep going. No, we're not running away from it. No. I mean, avoid people like that. But you just love their soul and say, bless your heart, aren't you precious? I think these two tie in. I get scandals. People trying to get out of it. The innocence. Runaways. You know where I'm going with this. Yeah. A lot of times we have, let's say you have a rebellious teenager that, I'm leaving home. And then they get caught up into this to make money, and they're just part of a vicious cycle here. Yeah, it's... And maybe they're trying to get out of it. So that's kind of a societal thing that we're probably going to hear more of. That doesn't surprise me. Let's do some, future predictions if I don't drop them in the floor first. Got a round table later today. King of Cups is hosting. We're going to do our psychedelic renaissance. And if you don't know what that is, it just means like back in the 60s and they were doing LSD and things like that. Well, it's kind of advanced, gone a little further. Today, people use, whether it's marijuana, mushrooms, I can't think of the other word. Oh, anyway, we'll discuss it later today. And how it can affect your spirituality. Does it open up the pineal gland, or does it make you just hallucinate and make you think you're seeing beyond the veil? We're going to kind of pick that apart and see what it does. And maybe you've done it, and maybe you can share your experience. Farming industry. Interesting. Okay, they're showing me California. Interesting. All right, Callie. A lot of the farming industry, well, first of all, we know this is going to get cleaned up. Hopefully RFK can get in there, no more poisons, that kind of thing. But they're showing me California and how farmers out there they're only able to use 1%, mostly in some areas, of their land because of lack of water. And we know that Mr. T has used his executive powers, emergency powers, to open up the floodgates, basically let water in. And I get that the farmers in California are going to be able to expand. Even farmers here in basically the Midwest, I mean, we got farmers all over the nation, are really going to be able to expand, do their own thing. And America, this is more of a message for America, are going to really produce so much they'll be able to take care of humanity. Because the chains and handcuffs will be taken off, no poison, they'll be free to do their thing. Okay, a sinking ship. Something's going down. I got a little Titanic something going here. I'm not seeing a physical ship. This is more of he wants me to say political. And it's not just the U.S. This is a global, there's multiple pieces to this. You talk about puzzle pieces. Sinking ship, financial, political parties, or leaders. Basically the cabal. It's literally a sinking ship at this point. And this is where they start throwing each other overboard. Yeah. Resigns and leaves office. People are going to want to get out to try to maintain what legacy they think they have because they know it's going down. Well, I'm going to get out while it's good. Or what they think is good. Maybe they have been offered a severance package or something like that. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to take while it's okay. All for money. And that's pretty much sums all this up. They may take a deal. Get out. Take your severance pay and just leave. Okay. They're showing me Big Pharma here too. They're showing me that Big Pharma is a sinking ship. A lot of the bigwigs are going to resign because it's going to come out that it's all been for profit and not humanity. Interesting. Okay, so these are some possible future headlines. Social media. They know they can't beat this. Now, this is the good, positive back channels and people doing their own homework and putting it out there. Legacy media is dead. And they know they can't compete with all the information out there because people are doing their own research. Talk, Jed. English. They do their own homework. They're finding out the truth. They're using critical thinking. And that's what's causing them to all go under. Okay. All right. And we know Big Pharma and all of that is tied into the farming industry as well. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's do, who's our buddy today? Let's do a spirit animal. Go back to this one. see who we have. I don't remember if we have a Snyder in this deck. I've got multiple spirit animal decks, and I don't remember. Knowing my luck, I'll pull squirrel because that's where my brain is. I got so much going on right now. I feel like squirrel. I know. Reel it in, or they'll reel it in for you, Jen. I know. Too many irons in the fire and burning the candle at both ends. Oh, a bee spirit. Okay, sweet results await. And we know. Yes, we do. Worker bees, we are doing the work. We are putting it in, and we are about to harvest the honey. It is coming, guys. It's number 7, by the way. Yeah. So keep doing your work. Do your little worker bee. And we're going to harvest the sweet rewards from it. Okay? All right. I don't really recommend that you physically snuggle up to a bee today, but, you do you, boo. I haven't seen any yet. I think it's still a little too cold, but maybe you raise bees. All right. Here's Old School Angel. Advice. Little help, little message from our angelic realm. Yesterday we were told to eat healthier or worry about, toxic foods and that kind of stuff, and I get it. Face your financial fears, or you're not supposed to have any. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. Exactly. And that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. The fear of being without has to go away because God will take care of you. Okay, if you're doing everything you possibly can and you are fiscally responsible, you're not blowing your money on things you don't need to be blowing it on, you have nothing to fear. God will fulfill you with all of your needs, and He wants you to be in abundance in all things, especially peace of mind. Okay? So let go of the fear of, when's this RV coming? I'm tired of waiting. Well, stop worrying about it. It'll happen when God says it'll happen. All right? Just let it go. It'll be there. You continue to do what you want. You can keep stockpiling and putting in that little safe that they talked about. Or you can say, no, I got enough. And you can just leave it in the safe and say it gets here when it gets here. All right. Before we math, since it's Friday, I always like to leave you with the Major Arcana 80s message for the weekend. Yes, Wings, I will give them 5. Alrighty then. Small deck, big cards, hard to shuffle, so we're going to do it this way. You want that one? Alright. The Chariot, Eye of the Tiger. Okay, who's Rocky today? This song is about determination, willpower, and overcoming obstacles, much like the Chariot. All right, keep on keeping on, because you will triumph. That's number 7 in the Major Arcana. I have a day of 7s today. What do we got? Hierophant. Living on a prayer. This is really just about keeping to your traditions of faith. Faith in God. I'm not saying a church system. I'm talking about you and God. Your relationship with Yeshua, or whoever you call God, the creator of the universe, the divine spirit. All right, this song is about faith and holding on to beliefs, much like the Hierophant, who represents tradition and religious beliefs. I think I just said that without having to read it. But Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. All right, who else we got? Wheel of Fortune. This is a busy card when we do these Karma Chameleon. Okay, Culture Club. Little boy George. Put on your eyeliner, everyone. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, change, and destiny, and this song captures the essence of change and transformation. And it's basically the Wheel of Fate. It can go one way one day and back the other, and we have to release control. Easier said than done. And let God take it. Let Jesus take the wheel. Okay? There you go. The Sun. We'll take that one. That's the brightest card in the deck. Walking on sunshine. Sorry, you don't want to hear me sing. It is karaoke day. A song full of joy, positivity, and vitality. It is also about divine protection, happiness, and everything is bright and sunny. You can't beat that. It's pretty cut and dry. All right, one final card of these. And hopefully you won't have that song stuck in your head. The Lovers. All right. Y'all out there getting married. Endless Love. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. Classic love song that perfectly captures the essence of the Lovers card. Now, this can be a partner card, but it can also represent a contract or coming together in agreement. Okay? All right. Work with the right people. Spread love. It really is just a representation of love, and we need to spread it. And maybe that has to do with reconciling with people you never thought you would. And if they don't want to, that's okay. You can't force them. It's free will. But you offered your love, and that's what's important. Okay? All right, so those are the major arcanas. Like I said. Y'all have fun with having them songs stuck in your head. All right. It's either that or you have math all day. What do we got? I feel you in there. Wow. Busy. Busy. Race car. Atlas. Hourglass. Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Yeah, I said it. Okay. That's a key. This is the Cancer symbol, I believe. 121. Is that Aries? I can't remember. And our apple. Interesting. We had the apple and the golden cards. All right. 7 is our sports car. We go on places. Yep. That's what it means. I remembered. Indicating movement, travel. Well, you did get the you got the Chariot card today. You got the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. We're going places, people. Okay, did you pack your bag? All right. 131 is simply Atlas. He's got the world on his shoulders. If you've got too much burden, you need to release it. If you're taking on way too much, ask yourself the question that Roundtable is always saying, can you control this? Do you really need to have this on your shoulders, or is it out of your hands? You can't be worrying about how this movie's going to go and what politician's going to say what and what's going to happen next. We can't control any of that. That's mean, Wings. He goes, just tell him, mind your business. That's mean. No, but I know what he means. He goes, it's kind of like stay in your lane and worry about you because you can't be fixing everything. Oh, thanks a lot. He goes, that's for you. Oh, great. Okay. Thanks. Love you too. Hourglass. 39 is, are we running out of time? I hope I can find it. Yeah, time is of the essence. True. Everything is kind of sped up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just seems like we're at a very, very fast pace right now, and it's hard to keep track of everything that's going on. So get your affairs in order, whatever that is. If it's a 3D thing, just make sure you get it done. Get yourself organized. Get yourself ready. Lock it in that safe. Be ready to go. All right. 53 is the key. You have the key to my heart. What? Important element to resolve a problem. You hold the key. And okay, so they're showing me that reconciliation. You hold the key. Don't wait for somebody to knock on your door or ring your phone. You make the first move. That way you know that you did the right thing. You put your best foot forward, made the effort, and don't worry about how people are going to respond. You hold the key and the power to fulfilling your soul contract and doing it with love. Okay. 120. Now I said I think this is Cancer. Is it? Yes. Yep. Your affirmation for the Cancer symbol is I feel. Very emotional people. They want to be in control of their emotions. So what gives you the feels today? How are you feeling about these people that you may need to reconcile with? This is a personal deep dive shadow work looking in the mirror thing that we got today, okay? 121, I think I said Aries. Am I right or wrong? You're wrong. Okay, it's Leo. Lovable Leo. So we got the Lover's card today. So move forward. Your affirmation for the zodiac of Leo is I will. I will move forward with this. I will make the effort. I will let go of things I can't control. So those are things you might want to say. Put it out to the universe. And our little apple here is number 96. And this I get is just seeking further knowledge. Yep, seeking further knowledge. It could be the forbidden fruit, things to stay away from. But it's also a reminder about health. Okay, so if you have a health concern, you take care of that, and the words that you say are very important. I am healthy. I am happy. There's nothing wrong with me. You can heal with love and light. All right, and I'm not a doctor. All right, guys, so 7, 131, 39, 53, 120, 121, 96. Oh, Wings just patted me on the back. Thank you. All right. So that's your message, your daily message. And to get you through the weekend, I will be putting up a February Zodiac. I don't know what time that is going to be released, but I will be working on it. Okay. In the meantime, y'all have a blessed day. Happy Friday. Wear your pants if you want to. I will see you on the round table later. King's hosting, so I'll see you there. Remember, God loves you. So do I.